When Calls the Heart. Season 12 is closer than you think. Major change, and whose long-lost love is headed to town? Well, Hallmark spoilers indicate that Hallmark decided to surprise fans by sneaking in a promo video for When Calls the Heart during the Santa Tell Me starring Erin Krakow and Daniel Lissing. Of course, fans remember that Lissing used to star in WCTH with Krakow as her husband and father of her son before he chose to leave the show. WCTH returns on Sunday, January 5, 2025. This is quite the change since the show usually premiere in spring or summer. Fans are thrilled with the change of the premiere date. Krakow then announced the premiere on Instagram on November 9, posting, "Hi. Have you heard the good news? Season 12 of at WCTH premieres January 5, 2025 on at Hallmark Channel. #Hearties. We don't have to wait until spring. Why? So happy we won't have to wait as long for it to air. What a nice Christmas present for the #Hearties. And so excited for the new season. I can't believe WCTH will be back in January. Such a great surprise," one fan posted. The show is also adding a new character this season as well. TV legend Melissa Gilbert, of Little House on the Prairie fame, will appear as Georgie McGill, according to Soaps. She is also considered to be a love interest for Jack Wagner's Bill Avery. Gilbert was announced as a guest star at the Hearties family reunion fan event in September. Gilbert hinted that the majority of her scenes are with Jack Wagner. She appears in 2 episodes, Krakow said of the new season. "I can just tell you it has been such a roller coaster of a season. And I mean that in the best possible way. I can't speak for every actor or every character on our show, but I can say that for my character, there has been so much variety, high highs, low lows, some real frisky fun, some comedy and some serious drama. That's just scratching the surface. It's going to be a huge season. Now that Elizabeth and Nathan are a couple, what can fans expect?" Krakow says, "Well, we spent a lot more time together this season. And I think you get to see some real romantic moments between us, as well as some really heartfelt co-parenting in this blended family. Those scenes are some of my favorites. They're really special this season. Elizabeth Thornton is going on a date. Or at least trying to." In ET's exclusive sneak peek clip at Sunday's Season 8 premiere of When Calls the Heart, Erin Krakow is on a walk toward Abigail's cafe with her son, baby Jack, Mountain Nathan Grant and his niece Allie. The nonchalant stroll toward the eatery seems relaxed, until the beloved schoolteacher locks eyes with Chris McNally, who's standing out front to greet a new face. "I'd like you all to meet my mother," the saloon owner says. Lucas' mom, a literary editor, chimes in, Helen Bouchard, introducing herself to the group, including a somewhat flustered Elizabeth. You'll recall in Season 7 how Mrs. Terrell Rothery was instrumental in helping Elizabeth become a published author. "It's so lovely to meet you, Mrs. Bouchard. Lucas didn't mention you'd be arriving," Elizabeth says, with a slight uneasiness in her voice. Helen explains that Lucas only recently learned of his mother's last-minute visit while passing through Hope Valley on her way to San Francisco. "After all, someone ought to take an interest in your writing, don't you think?" Helen asks Elizabeth rhetorically before Elizabeth can respond to Helen. Lucas links arms with his mother to escort her away. Once again, he makes clear eye contact with Elizabeth before heading off. In turn, Elizabeth stops and stares as Lucas and Helen walk off into the town center. Does Elizabeth proceed with her plans to dine with Nathan, Allie and baby Jack? To find out what happens next, Hearties will have to tune in to the Season 8 premiere of When Calls the Heart when it airs Sunday, February 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern Time/Pacific Time on Hallmark Channel. ET has been with the When Calls the Heart cast every step of the way leading up to the big Season 8 premiere. Before premiering the first footage from Season 8, and exclusively revealing these first-look images, ET spoke with series stars Krakow, McGarry and McNally via video chat from the Vancouver set. Not only did Krakow, who is also an executive producer on the show, confirm that Elizabeth will select a suitor in Season 8, she also revealed that her character will share a kiss with a lucky gentleman. When Calls the Heart Season 12 is almost here, and Hearties can't wait for everything that's in store. The season premiere will air on Sunday, January 5th, at September 8th on Hallmark, and a special guest will make the season even better. Melissa Gilbert, best known for her role as Laura Ingalls in Little House on the Prairie, will play Georgie McGill, who shares a surprising past with one special Hope Valley resident, and will appear in 2 episodes. A teaser posted to Instagram sees Gilbert make her WCH debut. "I hope you don't mind I let myself in," her character says. "How are you, Georgie?" Bill Avery, played by Jack Wagner, responds, fans commented with excitement. "Laura Ingalls is coming to Hope Valley," one person said. Another person added, "Wow. I wasn't expecting to see this so soon. I'm so excited to see S12." When Calls the Heart continues to exceed our expectations and the number of fans and viewers continue to grow every year, said Lisa Hamilton Daly, Hallmark Programming EVP. Bringing Season 12 to life is a huge milestone and is a true testament to the cast and crew's hard work and dedication throughout the last decade. We cannot wait for Hope Valley's next chapter full of exciting characters and storytelling. Gilbert is a fitting guest for the show, not only because of her role in Little House but also because she's left big cities for the simpler life of the country. I mean, I grew up on a set that was a farm. I got to play it out quite a bit and then go to our nice home in Encino at the end of the cul-de-sac with all of our modern conveniences. But I've always loved being in the outdoors. I've always loved being around animals. I think this was who I always was at my core. I just happened to grow up in urban cities. I still can't believe this is what my life is like now. It's heaven. I'm just so blessed, she told Fox News of her move to rural New York. It's the most wonderful time of the year, and we're ready to dive into the holiday spirit. As we're grabbing our ugly Christmas sweaters for holiday parties and pulling out the holiday ornaments to decorate our Christmas trees, the mood is right for a heartwarming Christmas movie marathon. That's where our list of the best new Christmas movies of 2024 comes in handy. Every year, new movies are added to the Christmas genre. Fans of festive films are well familiar with Hallmarks' Countdown to Christmas event or Lifetime hosting a marathon of movies throughout the season. Even the streaming sites are getting into the holiday game, with titles that may just rival the ones we've been watching for decades. But it's time to add a new selection of movies to our ever-growing list. From a new superhero movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Chris Evans to a family comedy starring Gilmore Girls actress Lauren Graham. Some feature well-loved holiday movie stars, like Lacey Chabert and Erin Krakow. No matter which movie you choose though, every movie on this list is bound to warm our hearts. A young woman is hoping to find the man of her dreams during the holiday season. This leads her on a heart-racing adventure across New York City, where she's hoping to find tickets to see a sold-out Pentatonix concert. And in typical Netflix fashion, it wouldn't be a holiday film without the world-renowned a cappella group making an appearance as well. In this ensemble comedy, an American couple decides to take their 10-year-old daughter to visit her grandfather in Italy over the summer. It's at her grandfather's hotel the couple reveals they're separating, leading the young girl on a mission to try and bring her family back together for one more Christmas.